Happy holidays and thanks for joining us. I'm Mitchell Ringos. While most people are home preparing themselves for Christmas dinner or cozied up watching movies, there are some brave souls who made their way to Inner City Shopping Center to get those last-minute presents. Josh Morano was there earlier today to see what was going on and maybe do a little shopping himself.
From the outside, you would think it's just another day at the mall. But on the inside, it's the sound of the holidays. The squeaks of sneakers as they hustle from one store to the next. The moans and groans of people looking at empty shelves. It's last-minute shoppers day. Some making the trip to look for that cherry on top to complete their perfect present list. Others, well, they're just getting started.
So I always like to do it late, but not this late. I was supposed to take a contract out of town. I was supposed to leave actually yesterday, but they canceled it last minute, so I just scrambling right now.
You got lucky to get that last minute in.
Yeah, very last minute. I woke up this morning, came here an hour early just to wait to make sure I got everything quick, and so it's going okay so far. But
yes, I'm a last-minute shopper, and I'm just about done. I started this morning.
Oh, nice. You got here right when it opened at 10?
No, I just got in here about 10 minutes ago, but I've already been through, and I looked at everything and had an idea of what I wanted to get everybody, so it made it a lot easier.
I'm kind of just starting my shopping because I really haven't done much shopping at the moment. So I basically had to brace them all for a Saturday before Christmas, which is probably not a good idea.
While the day is stressful and hectic for shoppers, for the vendors and stores themselves, it's heaven on earth, selling exactly what a person needs to stuff those stockings at the exact moment they need it.
Pretty good, yeah. We're just picking up right now, and this time of year it's been pretty good. So we're happy to be in the location we are, and hope everyone gets their stocking stuffers for the new year.
Oh yeah, it's been very busy. As soon as we opened the store, we got the couple, people were waiting for us to open the store and started to buy everything. And it's been busier than the last year. I've seen so much of rush throughout this year. It's been super, super, super busy. And people are actually happy about being open late.
Personally, I like to get my Christmas shopping done at least a month in advance. But after being here today, I get that adrenaline rush. The mall will be open again on Christmas Eve until 4 p.m. and then back again on Boxing Day. Josh Morano, TBT News.
The Co-Starter Business Accelerator program run by the Northwestern Ontario Innovation Centre marked a significant milestone recently by celebrating the graduation of its 5th cohort. The graduation companies were Ketchiap Pet Toys, Silver Vantage Software, SkillSun, Waves and Frequencies, and Woblue. They all went through 3 months of work to get their ideas off the ground. The 5 companies received an $18,000 investment to fuel their growth and were given personalized one-on-one mentorship support while also receiving insight from seasoned business owners. David Shaw and his American partner were the creators of Waves and Frequencies, and he says they found the 12-week program foundational for his business.
From building up a business plan, from finding our target market, to all of the intricacies that go on behind the scenes, financial plans, to being connected with people in the community that can support that groundwork for your business. And with their help, we've actually launched our company as of last week.
So that's where a program like this really comes into play. It's having that professional support to help them with all those interesting barriers that are going to come up as you're trying to launch your business.
2023 marked the return of the Co-Starter program following the pandemic. A Thunder Bay artist has his work featured on a paratransit bus in Toronto. It's part of a TTC collaboration with Tangled, a disability-led arts organization, in honor of International Day of Persons with Disabilities, which was held earlier this month. Disabled two-spirit artist Michel Dumeau says it's an amazing gift to be able to share his work with all the people who will see the bus. His piece, Forget Me Not, River of Pride, uses a motif that comes up often in his work and represents a diversity of people coming together and being stronger for it. Dumeau lives with 2 invisible disabilities, multi-chemical sensitivities, and a spinal injury acquired in his 20s.
On the outside, I looked young and, able-bodied, however I'm not, and people didn't see the days I couldn't walk, and I tried not to use a cane in public because I was so embarrassed that I had a disability. So I tried my best to hide it for the first few years when I was younger. But now I get to see young people who are not afraid of using a cane in public, and I'm just so excited that we are, as a society, are doing better with representation.
For Dumo, living with invisible disabilities makes it that much more important to be visible and raise awareness. His artwork will be featured by the TTC until the end of January. With the mild weather and lack of snow in a lot of parts of northern Ontario, some tourism operators are a bit worried right now and are fearing they are losing revenue during the holiday season. CTV's Corey Nordstrom has more.
It's not just carolers dreaming of a white Christmas this year. A range of businesses across the north are hoping that the weather returns to the norms of yesteryear. Stokely Creek Lodge in Gooley River is known for its snowshoeing and cross-country skiing trails. This year, those trails are severely lacking in snow.
When you're a cross-country ski and snowshoe lodge, snow is very important. It's crucial. No, there was 17 inches of snow a couple weeks ago and it got rained away, and that is disappointing.
Less than 40 kilometers away, it's a different story at the Searchmont Ski Resort. 3 lifts and 13 runs are open for skiers and snowboarders, a benefit of slightly colder temperatures and some now necessary snowmaking equipment.
One of the things that we do have going in our favor is that because we're a little bit more north than other resorts, we do get some good nighttime lows, which helps us to keep our snowmaking going. We're very fortunate. We've got a lot of snowmaking guns on the hill, over 220 of them. So we have a lot of ground that we can cover with those guns.
Another Northern Ontario business that relies heavily on snow and cold is Forest the Canoe. They offer snowshoe tours and guided ice cave exploring. Owners say they have already had to cancel some events this year because of the unusual winter. And Stokely Creek Lodge officials are now offering some outdoor alternatives to the typical activities seen this time of year.
We're going to hike to Stokely Lake Cabin for a lunch. We're going to have bonfires on the trail for, s'mores. We have a paint night scheduled. We have a night yoga on the trails.
Spring has been predicted to come earlier this coming year. These outfitters hope those forecasts are wrong and snow and cold return to an area known for its 4 distinct seasons. Corey Nordstrom, CTV News, Gooley River.
Meanwhile, the Canada Border Services Agency is expecting higher than usual traffic volumes with the holidays. To prepare for this, the CBSA is offering some tips to help make border crossing smoother and keep you out of trouble. Mike McDonald has more.
Holiday shoppers are hitting the mall on the last Friday before Christmas. According to the Sioux Chamber of Commerce, cross-border shopping still has not caught up with pre-pandemic numbers.
It's a bit of a mixed economy right now. Usually at this time of year, we see a significant impact with cross-border shopping. But, even the traffic has been increasing, from the pandemic levels in 2022 as things started to roll back. Bridge traffic is down.
For those whose holiday plans will bring them across the border this Christmas, the Canada Border Services Agency says people may want to hold off on wrapping their gifts.
Officers will use their discretion as much as they can, but just because something is wrapped up in pretty paper doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to be opened. If it needs to be to figure out what it is. So knowing what you have is very, very important.
Fisher says if a person plans on bringing any poultry with them, make sure it's still in its packaging and leave your leftovers behind when returning home.
You cannot bring things like leftovers or poultry products that are purchased from somewhere like a farmer's market if it's not commercially packaged, or a roadside stand, things of that nature.
And although it is legal in Canada, the CBSA is reminding travelers that cannabis cannot cross the border.
They are not legal to take in or out of the country, so make sure that you don't have any cannabis products with you.
The CBSA is also reminding people to have the necessary travel documents with them when they cross. That could include a passport, Nexus card, status card, or enhanced driver's license. Mike McDonald, CTV News, Sault Ste. Marie.
Now, with Christmas right around the corner, we recently spoke to Thunder Bay's political leaders about the gift they want most this holiday season.
What I want most is I want to be surrounded by family, to have people in my home that want to enjoy a nice meal and a great beverage and spend some time together. I also want happiness for people across the riding of Thunder Bay Superior North. It's been a tough recovery from pandemic, and many people are struggling in ways that we can see and in ways that we can't see. And I really hope that people get some peace and the company of community this Christmas.
you want everybody to be in a good position. Personally, I just wanted to continue to be able to do the role that I'm doing. I'm extremely humble and grateful for the opportunity to be doing this job, and I'm looking forward to continuing that. I don't normally ask for things. For me, at Christmas time, it's about giving back and to family, friends, and the community in general.
Enough food for everybody. People able to spend time with family and friends without a lot of stress, knowing that they can actually, we have opportunities to be generous, particularly now, but this community is good at being generous all the time. So I hope that people are able to receive that generosity, give that generosity, and feel good about where they live.
Personally, for yourself, what does Ken Boschkoff want for Christmas?
Another set of knees. So I wish I was kidding, but
Well, that's the best answer I've gotten from that one so far.
Well, and the last couple of years I've said a bottle of whiskey, but frankly that's getting tired. So I thought this year maybe a 2-4 of Labatt 50 and maybe a big bag of salt and finger chips. That'd be great. Merry Christmas.
And the gift I want most is to co-anchor with sports anchor Joe Sadowski, and that came true. And we also got another gift today as we got to see a little pre-action for the World Juniors.
Yes, sir. The World Juniors, it's my favorite time of the year. We'll have that story and more coming up right after the break.